Okay. Give me a second. Let's see. Because I have somewhere to go. I'm supposed to be car shopping. My husband told me I can go buy me a new car. And I haven't, I'm supposed to be going, and I'm not sure what I want yet. And also, there's some other places I want to go really quickly. Because remember, I'm supposed to be, um, I'm supposed to be sewing a project for someone. And then I have my grandson, um, who I'm supposed to be doing his bedroom stuff, which I'm going to get to soon. But okay, give me a second, everybody. That's my phone. Wasn't thinking my phone is pocket, my little purse here. How's everybody doing? I just wanted to do this really quickly. And quick for me, I don't know what that means. I'm not really on a time schedule. So when you're not on a time schedule, you make it up as you go along, right? So I said we're gonna do this real quickly. Um, and then I could go do what I need to do outside of the house. See, that leads me to make sure that this is going to be quicker than, otherwise this will end up being like 8 hours. So I have to do this to myself because when you're a person who's not used to a schedule, you really don't have a schedule. Okay, you really don't have a schedule. So let me do this real quick. Before. So I did a baby shower gift showing off for those of you who purchased gifts. And I did that, I think, if I'm correct, last week. I'm not even sure what day. Last Friday? Thursday? I'm not sure. But because it ended up being a long stream and me talking about various things, I think I took it down. But I'm not sure about that, right? I'm not sure if I took it down or not. Um, I don't want to take them down, though. I don't want to take down the gifts because I want you all to see, the gifts that you purchased. And I want, to say thank you for the gifts that you all have sent. So far, like I think I explained that we have three different baby registries up. I have two up, and my daughter-in-law has a registry up. Now, I have nothing to do with her registry, and I don't know where those items go. But the items that I put up, actually, wait, I have two registries? Yes. Yes, I have two registries up. Okay, it's three in total. Okay, so I know the things that come from you all from YouTube because I only shared one link with you all. But on my Instagram and on my Facebook, I shared another link with those people. A different link, different registry altogether. Okay? So we ended up getting a lot of things, but I think I've showed you all. Um, some of you have put your name on the gift, so I knew that it was from you. And some of you hit me up in the email and say, hey, did you get my gift yet? And I knew it was from you that way. And some people didn't, there's no way for me to reach out personally to say thank you. So that's why I'm doing this, right? Because most of the gifts came where I don't know who sent them. I'm gonna be honest, okay? This is one of the reasons. Now, the way I wanted to do it is when my son and his girlfriend opened the gifts, I wanted to record that. But my son isn't. He don't like being on the internet. He don't like being in front of the camera, sharing it for strangers, which makes sense, right? So I then since said, okay, yeah, after they had the baby shower, I said, I'm going to get the gifts and I'm going to open them up and share them with everybody. And they were okay with that, okay? So I showed you a lot of gifts so far. Maybe about 10 gifts, right? We received baby bottles, pacifiers, outfits, socks, and shoes. We received those were the things that were open for the baby shower. But even after the baby shower, which was 2 weeks ago, gifts have still been coming in. Okay, the baby's not due until later next month, which is in uh, August. I think mid-August to late August is her due date round up in there. And people have still been sending gifts. So that's why this is like an update to the original, right? Y'all watched me open some of the things up because they came after as well. Okay, so there was a few things that came this week. So I want to say thank you to the person who purchased this week. And when I opened it, it was a baby tub. Okay. Okay. A tub for the baby. Y'all can see that. Okay. Let's see. There was a few little papers in. Let me show y'all what it comes like. And this is why I don't know who sent it. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. Let me see. Let's see if I can find. It comes in a little piece of paper like this. Here you go. Okay, so this is what comes, right? It has what the item is. Says it's from Amazon, right? Because that's where that one was from. And it has no name. Now, the people who share their names, it'll say like you could put your YouTube name or your Facebook name or your Instagram name on it if you wanted to. You don't have to put your real name. I know Owens put Owens on there, right? That's how I knew it was from him. He didn't put his real name or anything like that. It said Owens. This person didn't put their name, so I don't know, and it says just to mark, because that's the way I set the registry up, just to say mark. And they put no last name. Of course, it doesn't share your address. I want y'all to know that it does not show your address, your real name, and nor does it show my address or my real name. Okay, so this is safe. It's safe to buy people gifts through the registries. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. I just wanted people to know, because some people was concerned that their real name or their address or things might be showing. But I just want you to know it's real basic, right? It doesn't even show my address. Okay, it tells you what the item is, the item number, and if I wanted to replace it, I would just do it with this. Okay, it shows the date of the order, which was July 20th. And it says that it's a summer, infant, newborn to toddler bath center and shower. And it's in color blue. That's what this says. Okay, so I just wanted y'all to beware. You don't have to worry about your information being shared. Okay, so it doesn't tell me. So that's why I do not know. I do not know who sent this gift. Okay, but I do want to thank you. Okay, I want to thank that person, whoever you are. Also, I think I showed y'all we got a one of those carry. It turns into this big plate. It's like a play and carry or carry and play. It was huge. Okay. Last time when I did this, I opened it up for everybody, right? Because I didn't know how to open it, so I ended up setting it up, and it was one of those nice ones, right? It was the what they call it, like a play pin. That's what we used to call them back in the day, a play pin. And it was slash bassinet because it had where the baby could sleep on top, right? And then it had a changing table to it. So I did not know who sent that neither, but I do know that gift came from Facebook, because I didn't have that. I don't think I had that item on my YouTube registry. Okay. Look, I can get some other things. Let's see. Okay, I just got this, I think today. Okay, it was sitting on the couch. I haven't even opened it yet, so we're gonna look to see what it is. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's a one piece. It's 5 onesies. Okay, it's 5 onesies, and I got it today. Let's see if it tells me who it's from. Okay, see the tag, like I told you. Okay, it doesn't show. It shows that it's a Gerber Baby Boys 5-pack variety onesie, 3 to 6 months, like I had it set up, and it the person didn't put their name on this neither. Okay, it just says it has a thank you note that comes with it, and that's where you could have put your name, right? You could have put Bomb Cherry or whoever sent it. You could have just put that. But thank you to this person who sent it, and it looked like it was ordered on July 20th, and we did receive it today. I think we received it today. It was sitting on the couch. So it may have been sitting there for a minute and I wouldn't even know it. I'm going to be honest, okay? Uh, um, my family went, because I think this came, was this in a regular mail? I'm assuming it was at the door. So if it was, it just got here today. Okay, so thank you. And I think I showed this already. Yeah, I think it's an item that somebody bought me earlier. I think I showed it. It's an insert to a baby bag, a baby, the bag with the bottles and things like this. I think that's what this is. So I already, and I think I got this from Danini. I think Danini ordered this. She was one of the first people to order anything off the baby registry. Okay, and I think she ordered a couple of things. So her and Warren, thank y'all. Of course, I always share some love to you all. So I showed this already. Now, one of the big items that came, and it came from my Facebook registry. So that's the reason why I have a Facebook and Instagram registry and a YouTube registry, right? Because the people on Facebook and Instagram, they know me for years. And when I say years, I know there's some people I've been knowing for 20 years. And they're men, right? Men who follow me and been following me for years. So I put the larger items over there. And I do want you to know that I received one, and I was shocked that I received a very large item today. Yeah. And I don't know if I can put it over there, but I'm gonna try. Oh, here it comes. Oh my God, this thing. Okay. I think I know what it is. I'm not sure yet. One of my sons just brought it in the house. Okay. Oh yes, this is big. Now I can make an assumption of what this is. Um, oh, here you go, right here. Wow. Okay. This is a crib. This is a baby bed. And it's a grown 4-in-1 convertible crib. Okay. Wow. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I did not think anyone would buy a crib. Um, I ended up putting cribs. I did not put a convertible crib, so somebody upgraded this. So whoever purchased this for me, I'm gonna see if I can find out in a minute. But I put like strollers. I did put a baby crib, but I didn't think anyone. You think either the family members gonna get it because my family members are on Facebook. Um, so you assume that maybe some family member might, buy a crib or something, or strollers and things like that. But you don't expect that, right? You don't expect people outside of the home to buy large items. And I did not put large, expensive items on, especially on the YouTube one. I usually, if y'all didn't notice, I put cheap things, little socks and the little gloves for the baby and onesies. Okay, hold up. Okay, so sorry, that was my husband talking about the car that I go car searching yet. I was supposed to go early this morning, and I haven't even left out the door yet. But anyway, so it's a 4-in-1 convertible crib. I did not put a 4-in-1. As far as I know, I did not put a 4-in-1 crib on no goddamn list. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to, of course, I tried to stay. I'm gonna be honest. I tried to, since when people who not in your family, who don't know you, buying you gifts, I'm not the type who gonna try to crash your bank. But you know what I'm saying? So I legit went on the lower end of pretty much everything. So that's the honest truth. Um, Even on beds and shit like that, I put like it was a basic, nice. If I'm correct, it was brown. No. It was white. It was white. Um, and what else? And I put a stroller. Even though I wanted to get a stroller with the wheels, where if I wanted to go running and walking, I wanted to put that on there, but those are very expensive. You know what I mean? So I just stuck with a regular stroller, where the top. And I also put like an umbrella stroller. Y'all know those cheap umbrella strollers that just rolls up and folds real quick. I even put that on the list. I didn't really put no very expensive items. So whoever purchases, yeah, babe, thank you. I'm quite sure this person will let me know who they are, because this is not cheap. This is not a cheap gift. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can search it. Okay. Let's see. Four in one convertible crate. Okay, so here we go with Prime. So this is the one. This should be the one. Um, Let me see which one this is. It should tell me if it's a. So they got different ones. It's white, just like I ordered white one. And this is a Da Vinci one. They got different type. They got Da Vinci and they got it. Yeah, this is Da Vinci. Okay, so I found it. And it's the one that they purchased. It's the thing. Uh, right. Da Vinci, but no, that's not okay. It's not the one. That's not the one. It's not the one. They got different ones like Carly and Charlie and Delta, and so this is the Da Vinci. What? Let's see. Um, oh yeah, that's right. I'm looking. So this came from Bye Bye Baby. That's why I'm looking at. I forgot the registry I put up on here was from Amazon. The one that I put on Facebook though was from Bye Bye Baby. Okay. So let's see, Grove. I'm about to say that didn't match up. Grove 4 1. Let me just put crib. See what comes up. Here we go. What's the number? Let's see. Um, two, 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 two. That shit at Bye Bye Baby was expensive. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I even chose that store is because she did. Okay, my the baby mom, she chose Bye Bye Baby. I wouldn't have. Okay, here it goes. Um, $199. Wait, what color was it? It was white. So it's a $200 crib. Okay. So to the person who purchased it, I want to make sure it's just the crib. Oh, it does tell me. It does tell me who purchased this. Okay. It does tell me who purchased that because that can. But that's somebody who I know. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the crib, baby. Yes. This is a $200 item, and I know we've been friends. We've been friends for some while. Yes, we have. And I do want to say thank you for the crib. Now, what else? I think I ended up getting a couple of packages. So I showed that. I showed that. Ended up with that. I think the last thing I think I showed everything else, right? I think so. I did. I did. So anyway, pretty much that's it. As far as baby gifts, even though I did get some gifts for myself as well. Wait a minute, let me show. Yeah, I think this was it. Yeah, I just opened that. Okay. So yes, I think everything else that's upstairs was already shared. And if I get some new gifts in, I'll shout them out. Just know that if y'all still buying gifts off the registry list, there's some things that, like towels. It don't have to be nothing expensive. They got the little, what they call them, bibs. We didn't get any bibs, except the bibs that came with like the little outfits. But with bibs, even little towels for the kid, shampoo and stuff like that, that's welcome. You don't have to buy, you don't have to spend a lot of money. And like I said, your address do not show. See, yeah, this is my address and I'm gonna cover it up. But it only comes in the name that that I set it up to come in, and it shows my address, but it don't have any return address or anything like that. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay? My area is getting to be a lot of shit. Okay, it's getting to be too much for me. Yes, it is. And that's because I keep buying shit. Okay? And I'm about to go buy some new shit. I don't want my husband to know that I'm about to go. Even though I'm going to look at a car. Yes, I am. But I can't buy it without him anyway. So, and I know he's about to go do another shift. So what I'm going to do is do some more shopping, okay? Because I got some sewing that I want to do. I did end up purchasing a new sewing machine that I don't know if he knows. He may know. He might not know. My husband don't look and see it what I bought, but I bought a new sewing machine just a couple of days ago. The problem with the sewing machine is I had a sewing machine already. That's why I wasn't gonna let him know. Okay, bought me $1,000 sewing machine maybe about 5 years ago. I think I used it once, and then we put it in storage. No, I think I purchased that $1,000 sewing machine maybe a little more than 5 years ago, maybe a little more. It's been in storage for 3 years though. And then he wouldn't go get it. My husband wouldn't go to the storage and get it out. So I went and bought me another one. I went and bought another one. These motherfuckers on YouTube be showing off their little gifts that they go and buy. And I'm thinking to myself, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You pimping out some shit you just paid a couple $100 for? Nigga. Spending $1,000 is something real easy for a bitch like me. And it don't even be nothing, you know what I mean? It's not even anything spectacular. Like I got you know what I'm saying? You go get a goddamn mixer, a stand mixer for about $799. My goddamn ice cream maker was damn here $200. You see what I'm saying? And then I started going trying to get the cheaper shit because I figured if I'm not gonna use it that much, I shouldn't have to pay $700 for no goddamn mixers. But stand mixers is anywhere from 500, you know what I'm saying, to $800, and that's just the realities. You know, if you're getting a good one and you mix doughs and things like that, you're gonna put that money into it. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all be showing up these little things that y'all saving up for, that shit be funny. Okay, because I'm thinking if you get married, you with a woman and you want her to cook for you, then don't you know that shit not cheap? That stand mixers are not cheap. You want her to make your shit fresh. You want it not to be microwavable. You're gonna have to buy her the pots and pans. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to buy the knives and the plates is the cheapest thing. Fuck. I'm talking about the shit just to make it. You want some ice cream, baby? Now there's ways where you can make ice cream without the ice cream maker, but if you want her to, get in that kitchen and make you some ice cream by the quart, shit. I think this ice cream maker, where is it? It's so I have two of them over here. And not only I have bread makers over here, I have three bread makers. I gave two bread makers away. I got two more to give away. At least one more. Okay. I have boxes of bread makers I never used. People bought them for me. Okay. For my birthday. My birthday is about to come back around, baby. I'm gonna put up another list. Yes. This November. Okay, because I make, and listen, I'm gonna be honest. November, I make more money just in gifts in November and for Christmas than most of you motherfuckers make all year. I have men sending me money by the boatloads. Okay, my gifts is usually money, unless there's a item that I want in particular, and I think that it might be cheaper for some of the men to buy. You know, like the bread makers. Bread makers was something like $50 something. So I figured, okay, I'll get a bread maker from somebody who don't want to send me $250 gift. You know what I'm saying? You can spend $50 and I'll still love it. Some of you motherfuckers be over here talking about bitch ain't making no money. No, I ain't selling shit. I ain't got to make money. Them donations, them gifts, baby. Okay? Them gifts. I can tell you the gifts alone is more than most of y'all make a year. Okay, that's a reality. I don't have to work. I just have to have a birthday. That's it. Anyway, what I'm gonna go do is um so I'm making a few things. I do want to do a few videos for the women. I want to talk about things and teach you some things that I know that most of y'all don't know about the black community. First of all, we the ones who started a lot of this shit back in the day. But for some reason, we think back in the day shit is bad things. Oh, I would never do that. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, I can't do that. No, I'm not going to do that. And then when other communities pick up on it, that's when I started noticing this other community starting to pick up on our shit I shared. At least, if I'm correct, I shared this shit maybe about 10 years ago, and I swear to God, black women told me that shit was nasty. Oh my God. I do a search, right? Because I've been using them all my life. I don't have to use them anymore. I'll talk about it later, what I'm talking about, but I don't use them anymore. But I shared this shit with some young women here not on YouTube, I shared on YouTube, not YouTube, I'm sorry, on my Yahoo and other places I'm at, right? I shared this with a group of women, and the black woman kind of was like, that's nasty, that's disgusting, oh, I would never do that, oh my God, that's crazy. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? I shared the information, but I didn't just share it with black women, though, but those were the only ones who was calling it disgusting. The white women, on the other hand, have since taken my motherfucking advice, and now I find out they making money doing shit that I put out there. I can't believe it, y'all. Anyway, but you know what's crazy about it? Is that's why black women, we have more fibroids. The shit that we have fibroids. Like if I would have started that shit probably earlier on in my life, you know what I mean? Maybe I wouldn't have had no fibroids. You wouldn't have had to have surgery and all that shit. Okay, so I'm going to re-educate and share some information with you all. Hopefully for your daughters. So your daughters, as they grow up, you won't have to. They don't have to worry about some of the things we went through based on us spending money instead of creating shit ourselves. Okay, but I'll talk about that in another time. I am about to hit the motherfucking stores, baby. Okay. In fact, I'm not going to nowhere expensive. I'm just going to I do want to go look at a car that I did see online. Let me see if it's still available at the car lot. And if it's not, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Okay. Because my husband and I probably not gonna go for it anyway. I saw a Cadillac SUV SVU no SUV, right? Cadillac, and I forgot what year it was. STL, I told STL what year it was. STL know a lot about cars, so I was speaking to him about it. And but I do need to look at the blue book value. I'm gonna be honest. I think they were asking more than the blue book value online. So when I go there, I'm gonna see what it looks like, because it wasn't brand new. My husband wanted me to get a new car. He don't like when I get, old cars because he says they're not reliable. But I've been getting used cars in the last couple of years. How old is my car now? I've had it I had this car since 2000. Wait, I think I got it in 2015, but it's a 2013. No. 2000 is a 2012, but I didn't get it until 2013. No, 14, 15. 2015. I think it was 3 years old when I got it. Okay. No, I know. What year is it? Yeah. So now it's time for me to get another one. You know what I'm saying? We don't fix it. We're not getting no new engines. Anything that look like it might be going away soon, we get from under it before. We sell it, trade it in. Depends on how much they give me to trade in, and then bam, I'm just gonna get. He want me to get a brand new car. Um, but he also wanted to be a certain type of car, which means he gonna probably try to make it his car. So he might not go for this Cadillac. He probably not gonna go for it mainly because I think it's a 2015, which means it's already 5 years old, pretty much. And then yeah, that might be. And then it's not big like he want. My husband like expeditions, and he like the Ford Explorer, the expeditions, and shit like that. So he could put all the fishing shit when we go fishing and shit, right? But he not gonna be putting that shit in my goddamn Cadillac, baby. He's not gonna be doing that. Okay, that's what I told him last time we bought. He got a Ford Expedition out there now. Is it my Ford Expedition? My Ford, yeah, yeah. And I told him I wanted a 7-seater. It is a 7-seater, and he was mad that I wanted a 7-seater. I was like, "Isn't the car mine?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I want a 7-seater, right?" Um, so we got the 7-seater, but I haven't been in that car since we bought it. My husband been driving around, his fishing shit in the back and everything. Okay, and fucking he took over the car, and I think that's what he want to do with this. So I'm gonna have to be slick about it. So I'm gonna have to get something that, but he probably not gonna let me get nothing that can't put his fishing shit in it. So I think instead of just being my car, it's absolutely his car. But he's trying to push it off like, "Hey baby, you want a new car? Go get you a new car. Look for you a new car." And he told me what it has to be, right? He want it to be big, just like I like him. I like trucks. I call them trucks. I like it. And he uses that to his advantage so he can get him a fishing car. But I'm thinking about, STL was telling me about this. I think it's a Ford, like an actual truck, but it fits like four to five people in the which column, and then in the back, and then it tows. I think it's GMC. I made an appointment with these people. Let me see who it is. I made an appointment to go see. I think he said it's a 150 or something 50. I don't know. But my husband don't know. Don't let him know. Let me see what it is. That's him coming down now. Uh, they're not making them big like they used to anymore. Because even the ones that I saw a new Ford Explorer. The new Ford Explorer has the, I think it sits 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's fit 7, but in the back, if you put the seats up, you have an option to have the seats down, or you have option to have them up. Now, when they up, you barely have any space, which is I'm cool with. Just like ours now. When we put the seats up in the back, you still have some space in the back because that's a big ass truck, right? But in this one, the one that I saw online, it looked like when the seats are up, there's no space in the back. He's not gonna like that. He didn't. I ain't go yet. Leave that. Never mind. You're not going nowhere, right? Okay. Anyway, I'm about to head out because I don't want him to hear me. So I'm thinking about getting this truck. What is it called? Something 50. Cause that'll fit, right? But I gotta go see it. STL was telling me that it's nice in the inside, but I need to see the inside, the cab part. You know, the part where I'm gonna be sitting and shit. If that shit is cool, and then it's better. He can have his fish and shit in the back, outside, instead of that shit being. My husband be putting fish and shit in, right? And then if he leave it in there for weeks and then you go in the car and it smell like fish. Fuck all that. That's why we have separate cars. Okay? I can't be going to West smelling like fish. He don't care about washing it after a certain amount of time because it's just his truck to go fishing. Let me see. You can write Carmen Ford is a Ford place, right? They sent me a list of everything they have available. They ready to do business, baby. Them bitches, they wanted to come pick me up. I was like, well, I said, I can't come because I don't have transportation. And that man said, hey, he did the credit background and all that shit, right? And then this man called me back and said, we gonna come pick you up so you could come get your car. And I was like, that's not gonna work. I I know that's not gonna work because my husband, I can't make big decisions without my husband. He didn't want to go sign paperwork. That man was ready to come pick me up. Okay. He was like, wait, he said, I'm on my way to come get you. What time you want me to pick you up, Mrs. Edwards? I was like, I don't know. These motherfuckers even abuse you on the phone. You know, when you go there in person, they be wanting you to sign papers when you want it. You want it now? That's the color? Hey, let's go sign that paperwork. So I figured if I call them, I'll get rid of all of that, right? You thinking you call them? Actually, I didn't even call them. I did something online. I did a pre-approval thing online, the credit thing, right? All the paperwork. And these motherfuckers called me. Not only did they call me, the Ford people, but quite a few people. That's probably who was calling me a few minutes ago when I didn't answer. A car lot. They see, oh shit. Maybe we can make a sale today. Okay. Um, so I've had maybe like 5 different dealerships call me. But I made an appointment with these people right here though. I didn't make it. I don't even know why I did that. This man wouldn't give up. He was like, we gonna come pick you up, Mrs. Edwards. I was like, I was like, look, I'm gonna just come in. I'm gonna just come in. Oh no, we can come and get you. You ain't gotta wait. I'm sure. Oh, that's who called me. I told him to call me at 4. Watch, listen to this. That because he left me a voicemail thing. I didn't know it was that late. Yeah, here we go. Let's hear what he says. Carmen Ford here in Newcastle. This is Blaine with Carmen Ford here in Newcastle. I told you, you asked me to give you a call back around 4 p.m. this afternoon, a little after 4. I just want to see you, because you mentioned your husband's coming home soon. I want to see, if tonight would work or if tomorrow would be better for you. Keep the doors open until 9 p.m. These people not giving up, baby. These people calling, trying to pick you up and everything, okay? God damn. Shit. These people is not playing. They want to make that sale. And but I didn't know that shit was like $50,000 though. My husband not We could get a full. We could get a expedition for about 50, I think. Let me see. They sent me a list. Let me see if I can find the list. Okay, the expeditions. This was from that was Carmen Ford, but this is from Sharon and Ford. They sent me a private fucking listing of what they had, right? And they have a 2019 Ford Expedition XLT with navigation and four-wheel drive, right? Which we need four-wheel drive. He needs it anyway. And it's going for 59,000. But with some discounts, they have some discounts here and there. It's about 46,000 on that one. But if I get this burgundy one, which is the same fucking thing, except the color change, and that shit is 67,000. So I heard 67,000 just because of the color. That don't make no fucking sense. Okay, $67,000. This black one, on the other hand, oh my god, they got a black one, which kind of look real nice. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, $71,000. $71,000 for a 2008. No, oh, as a matter of fact, it's a 2018 Ford Expedition. How in the hell it costs more than the motherfucking 2019? I have no clue. I don't even know. I don't understand. They got a white 2018 Ford Expedition also for 66,000. So it looks like they want to get rid of the 2019s, so they're cheaper than the 2018s. Because you know it's about to be 2020. This 2019 for 71,000. Why they be? I don't understand. What's the difference? 10 speed, 10 speed, 10 speed, 10 speed. All on four-wheel drive. The only difference is the colors. The color on the interior and exterior. Wait, this one is different. This one has different mileage. Because it's 2018. 2018 has lower mileage than 2019. And they try to get me down there because they know I said when it looks pretty to me, I'd be like, ooh, new shiny thing. And they could probably get me to buy it. Every time I buy a car, it's usually something pretty, right? And I didn't do the search on the other shit. My husband, on the other hand, he's no goddamn different. My husband is not, he don't know much about cars. Neither, right? He probably know a little more than I do. Probably a lot more than I do, right? I don't know much about cars. Like somebody said on Obsidian Channel today, baby, I don't even pump gas, okay? I don't even pump gas, okay? That's why I got sons. I got sons to pump gas, and I have a husband. So my husband makes sure that my car is always filled up. And the only time I have ever pump gas is when my kids were little. Ever since they became old enough to pump gas, they've been pumping gas. And when we travel, if I travel long distance, drive from here to Louisiana, then I pop out, you know what I'm saying? And I'll pump the gas if the kids are asleep. But that's when they were little. When they became a certain age, I ain't pump gas. I probably don't even know what size the gas tank is on my car, my current car. Okay? I ain't pump gas in that shit since we had it. Oh man, that's the truth. Pumping no goddamn gas, but and I don't wash cars. I haven't washed cars in over 20 years. Okay, and what else? Tires. If I get a flat tire, that's why I have a cell phone. So I call somebody to come do that shit for me. Okay, what else? Yeah, I'm not doing none of that shit, but drive it. But drive it. Okay, I wish I can find. I wanted to get a car with. I wanted to get a stick, but based on what my husband says, they rarely ever come in sticks, like Expeditions and the Ford Explorers. They said that the bigger it is, that they probably don't have a stick. Okay, that's why I told STL, what should happen, I should have my husband buy him a car and me a car, because I know for a fact, I know my husband is tricking me right now. You're gonna let me go pick it out, He gonna come and give it the okay if it's okay, if it meets his standards, and then it's gonna be his car, like he did with the other one. He tricked. So I'm thinking about saying, hey, okay, you want to spend what, $60,000 for a car? Then you buy whatever you want for 30, and I buy whatever I want for 30. Right? That's fair. So we could be buying two cars. And then the good thing is we'll be getting rid of two cars. He could trade in his, I could trade in mine, and that's even better. But the problem comes with car insurance. We have to get two insurance for two new cars. Woo, the car insurance probably go up. That's what he's gonna tell me. Oh no, it's gonna cost us more. I was thinking about leasing. I have never leased a car, so I was trying to do some research on leasing a car. Um, but I'm not sure if that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure. My husband don't know much about none of that. I take care of all the business. He signs his name. You know what I mean? I do all the research. I go and pick it out, and then I call him. Hey, meet me here. That's how. When we bought my son the car, bought him a brand new car. My husband did not know we was doing that. He was at work. And my son, me and him was looking for cars that week. Now see, my son tricked me because my son was like, hey, you said you're gonna buy me a car. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy your car. And so when he said he saw one, I thought he meant he was still looking. But nah, my son had basically picked out what he wanted. So I go there, I'm like, okay. I do all the paperwork. All the paperwork, right? And then I call my husband, hey babe, what you doing? He's like, on my way home. I said, well, can you come meet us here? And he was like, where? So I didn't tell him where, I just gave him the address. I was like, here's the address. I said, we need you. He said, okay. When I told him I need him, you know that he ain't gonna ask no question. I said, babe, I need you. And he said, okay, I'm on my way. So I texted him the address, and then when he pulled up, I could tell the look on his face. When my husband walked in that building, boy, his look on his face was like, what is going on right now? You told me you needed me. So I had already talked to the dealership, the salesperson. I told him before my husband walked in, I said, hey, when you see my husband walk in, I'm going to need you to get up from the table and go act like you're doing something. And so he said, okay, you know, they'll do whatever to get a sale. Hey, Ben, you go? Okay. Did you ever think about a truck? A truck with large cabin? Yeah, I thought about it. Like a tent with, I was talking to somebody, what's it called, like a full, there's a truck with a full cab. Yeah, yeah. You thought about it? Thought about it. Well, wait, look. Okay. I'll tell you. Anyway, so he shows up. I already instructed the salesperson when you see him, when I tell him that's my husband, for him to go. And my husband sits down and says, what's going on? And I'm like, hey babe, sign this paperwork. He was like, what's going on? I said, hey, just sign right here. Just sign right here on the dotted line. And why, what's going on? Right? He knows what's going on, but he wants me to tell him. And he want to discuss it. I'm like, we buying your son a car. Why am I buying him a car? I said, because I promised him we would get him a car if he didn't, if he stayed home. If he lived at home, we promised to get him a new car. He said, but we already got him a car. He got a car. I said, yeah, but I promised him a new car. Just sign the paperwork. My husband want to have a discussion about it. I don't want to have no discussion about it. There's no discussion to be had. See, other words, sign the paperwork. But I didn't tell him like that. I'm like, babe, just sign the paperwork. I know he don't want to argue in front of people. He don't want people to see us arguing. So, you know what I mean? He's looking at me, y'all, and he's talking under his breath, like, yeah, who gonna pay this bill? Da, da, da. He's arguing under his breath. And I'm smiling and shit. I'm looking at my son. My son was already nervous. He didn't know what was going to happen. I already knew it was gonna happen. I wouldn't have my husband come down there if he wasn't gonna sign that paperwork. My husband signed that paperwork because he loves me and he trusts me and he knows that I know what's best. Okay? Okay. And we paid off that car. Okay. Now my son think he gonna get him another new car, but not by us. Not by us. He want a new car, baby. He gonna have to buy that shit himself. Yes, yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all. And he want my, but he not gonna. He don't want to do that, right? Because he don't want no car. My sons love money. As they were growing up, I taught them the value of money. You work for your money, right? I made them work, do chores, all kinds of shit. And I would give them money. And I would give them money. And when they saw something they wanted, if they didn't have enough money for it, then they had to earn the rest. I didn't just give it to them. So they understand the value of their money. And they understand that they gotta work for it. It's not gonna be given to them. Right? And they like money. And if you like money, then they don't just throw it out. You don't just spend it on just anything. Right? I used to teach them. I used to give them each certain portion amount of money, and if they wanted to buy like let's say a game, right? The games back then may have been like $50 back then, maybe a little less, but they didn't. One of them they wouldn't get $50 in a month, but they may each get $25 a month, right? Each. So if they want a game, I taught them that they got to combine their money. You combine, either they gotta save up another month, or they can make a deal with each other and combine their money and go get that game. And that's what they used to do. That they used to share a room back then anyway. They were little, right? When they wanted to buy a certain candy, I taught them, hey, why y'all buying the same thing? You buy one thing, you buy another, and y'all share. You give them some of yours, he give you some of yours, and now y'all have the two different kind of candies. And you know what I mean? Like I taught them this as they were growing up. That I wasn't teaching them to be stingy, and you know what I mean? I was teaching them this for a reason. But then I did not teach them about buying brand name bullshit. You know, I'm gonna be honest, right? I had a sewing machine, baby. I would make my fucking kids clothes. Okay, I would make they shit. They had shit nobody had. My kids was always looking to flies, and people in the neighborhood used to think that we were wealthy. They thought we was rich, but they thought we was rich just based on my kids having certain shoes and clothing. But what they didn't know is that I was making their shit. It wasn't being wealthy at all. It wasn't about that. My husband was still in school, right? He was still in school, and he worked. He was working full time and in school damn near full time. It took years for my husband to get to where he at now, especially being a parent, not being in the military, thinking you can go into the medical field with that bullshit, but you couldn't, right? You had to get out of the military. You could not be all you could fucking be. Them motherfuckers lied. Okay, you had to get when you got out the military. You had to go to school. You thinking your training in the military was gonna be enough. Certain jobs it is, and then there's certain jobs it's not. Medical, we both was medical, right? My husband had to go to fucking school. He was a physician's assistant in the military and got out and couldn't even get to be a goddamn anything without schooling. Okay? So for you people in the military right now, don't be stupid. Don't think just because you could do that shit in the military with them little certs that they give you, right? Through their little programs, that shit does not mean when you get out you're gonna be able to do that job. People require college. If you're in the military, you want to go to school, right? Because it's damn near free. Okay? Go to all the training that you can get and make sure that shit converts on the outside. Now I heard that they've made quite a few changes in the military, right? Some depending on what you're doing, like medical, for instance. If my husband had went to be an actual nurse while he was in, even though he had the job of he was a physician's assistant, he was a doctor, damn here. He was able to sign anything for the drugs and everything. But he wouldn't go to college. I kept saying, hey, babe, you got to take some classes. You got to take some classes. But he wasn't thinking about that. We were young. He wasn't thinking about none of that shit. He got out. And even the VA themselves, right? They wanted to hire him for certain things. He was like, but, he was like, but, and he was like, look, this is the most we can give you. You don't have no education. So he had to go to school. And think about having to raise two kids and going to school. That shit is almost impossible. Okay? That's almost impossible. It would have never happened if it wasn't for what I was doing, right? So whether I would have been working outside the home or working inside the home, no matter what, I had to work. So when people say, well, Bob, do you think it's fair if you and your husband got divorced? Is it fair that you get half? You goddamn motherfucking right. I'm gonna get half. Okay? Because when he was in school, then my ass was the one working, right? When he was in school, when he was two, when he had to do his homework and all that shit, I made sure that he had everything that he needed. When he was too busy to even go pick up his textbooks because he was at another job. You see what I'm saying? When he was too big to go pick up the textbooks he needed, so when he did get home, he could study and shit. Guess who went and got his textbooks? That would be me. And sometimes I was helping him with his homework. And guess what? While we was raising our kids, all this shit was happening. So therefore, there was times where I had to go and do some things with the kids that he wasn't able to do. You know why? Because he was working. Right? Now, I didn't mind doing it. We did it. That's what you do as a family. You have each other's back. If I would have lost my job, he would have been right there. You know what I mean? That's what family is. But this bullshit you motherfuckers on YouTube is talking, y'all ridiculous. Oh, what's the reason? First of all, you niggas ain't got no fucking careers, and none of y'all ain't got no millions of dollars to give up half. When you giving up half, most of you motherfuckers only gonna be giving her $100 at the most. Okay? Talking about I can't give a half. And then when I say you only giving up $100, well, that's my $100. Nah, nigga. That ain't your $100. Okay? Now, I don't know what kind of women y'all dealing with to where you feel like she don't deserve. But you know what? A lot of men, when they're giving up that half or whatever they're giving, they don't feel no problem doing that. Only you broke niggas worrying about how much somebody giving up. If a nigga giving somebody 30 grand a month, he can afford it. And y'all worried about it more than he is. Because he figured, okay, I got to give 30 grand a month. It is my child. I can afford it. I ain't worried about no 30 grand. Some of these men go spend 30 grand, drop that shit in a strip club in one night. They ain't worried about no $30 a month. $30 a month. Y'all asses talking about, oh no, I ain't getting married because I'm gonna have to give $30,000 a month. Nigga, you don't make $30,000 a year. You ain't giving up no $30,000 no month. I'm telling you, y'all are an embarrassment to the black community, to the humanity as a whole. Y'all sit around counting other men's money and making it seem like you're gonna lose something because they lost it. You thinking you gonna lose it. Acting like that shit yours. What's that? Is that my phone? Oh damn, that must have been my mom or somebody. Oh no. Okay. That's what I get when I set up shit. I don't know who. I have an appointment on 1st, which is Thursday at 5. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know what to tell you. Listen, you motherfuckers gonna be real. Y'all gonna regret some of the decisions y'all making today. Okay, some of the decisions you're making today You're gonna regret. But then again, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think most of y'all full of shit. I think that you don't dislike women, but unless you're online, y'all get on here. You know what I mean? And say a lot of shit that you don't really mean, which is cool. I'm just praying that none of you motherfuckers take this shit offline. Cause some of y'all gonna get your ass whipped. I bet you some of y'all done already got your ass whipped already. That's what I say. Look, I will venture to say this. I will guarantee that if any of you motherfuckers really hopping offline, you know what I'm saying? Repeating the shit you say online, somebody gonna whip your ass. You calling these men simps? These men in the real life gonna whip your ass. You calling these women bitches? Then a simp who you call the simp gonna come and jump in the middle and ask why you call that woman a bitch. You gonna say, sit your simp ass down, and that nigga gonna knock you right on your ass. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. If it hasn't happened already, none of you niggas gonna come to the internet and admit that somebody done knocked you on your ass because you done got out of place, reckless with your fucking mouth with a woman or a man out there. Y'all can do that shit. Make sure you use the motherfucking Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? These internet fingers. Do your internet drive-by with your motherfucking mouth while you're in a hangout. But nigga, you better keep that shit online. Because if you do that shit out there, you be shocked how many men whoop your ass if any of them heard you call me a bitch out in person. Y'all reckless with your mouths. But you better see the difference between me is I might call you a bitch ass nigga online, but I would firmly admit that in real life I would never disrespect you. Right? In person, those words would not come out of my mouth. I admit it. I say it all the time. Right? I admit it. I will roast your ass online, but in person, we probably hanging out, chilling, having fun in person. You know what I'm saying? I admit that shit all the time. You motherfuckers still be claiming y'all the same person on and offline. Nah. I'm like this in real life. Really, nigga? Okay. Cause if you cuss me out, and I dare any of you motherfuckers to cuss me out in real life. See how that work out for you. I ain't even gonna have to have no sons. My husband ain't gotta be around. If you did it in front of other dudes, no matter what color they are, you're not gonna like the outcome of that. Okay. And then if no guy reached out and touched you, bitch, I will. Okay? I will reach out and touch your ass. My keys is not heavy for no motherfucking reason. See these keys, baby, they look like, people be like, what you got all those keys for? I got all these keys so I can put my motherfucking hands in this motherfucker right here and knock your ass clear the fuck out. Okay, that's why. This is a D-ring, baby, that fits on my knuckles like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can put this shit on and pop me right here, nigga, because you're going to be down for the count. Okay? And then not even to mention, probably before, I might not be able to reach you because I'm real short. I might have to get a stool just to reach your chin. But, baby, y'all don't see nothing pretty on this motherfucker? This shit is real pretty, isn't it? It's real pretty, but you're not going to like it if I used it against you. Uh-huh. Do it look familiar to anybody? Uh-huh. Yeah. This little motherfucker right here is cute. She's cute. I call her Bonnie. Bonnie. Yes, this is Bonnie, baby. Okay? Bonnie will have your ass crying and hoping, wishing that you bought some new time where you can reverse, motherfucker. This is Bonnie. And Bonnie is in the closed position right now. See? You can't see Bonnie is closed off right now. But when I open Bonnie up like this, watch. See, when I open Bonnie up, there's a little hole that comes right there. See it? So this is a closed position. Bonnie's closed. And then when I reach and open Bonnie up, and then Bonnie press that button, Bonnie gonna have your ass buying, hoping you buying time, nigga. You gonna be buying. You gonna be whining and crying and shit. Okay? Yes, I call her Bonnie. And Bonnie is made by, oh no, okay, you know something like that? Bonnie is can't see that company. Because it's written weird. But ladies, if you don't have what I call Bonnie, if you don't have a Bonnie, go buy you a Bonnie. Bonnie can cost anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on some shit, right? I wanted her to be pink and the type of stream that this is. My Bonnie is a little tricky, right? So they got some mace or gas spray, right? Depending on what you call it, mace. Pepper spray, basically is what it is. So they got pepper spray that it sprays in a stream, and it depending on if it's windy, it could come back in your face, right? So you can spray the pepper spray, and the guy can duck away from the stream and still attack you, right? Also, there's some streams that when it goes out, it might go in his face, and then the air's blowing, it might even come back in your face, and both of y'all bitches be on the ground crying, right? But this one costs more on the higher end coat. I'm not sure, but I know I paid more for her, right? You can get them from anywhere from $10 and up. So this pepper spray is a little different though. This comes out not in a stream so much, but a straight stream, and it's like a gel, right? So why is it a gel? So if it even get on their anywhere on their face or even on their shirt, they're going down for the count. Okay. Let's say they put it, you know how some people they get hit with the stream and then they start rubbing their eyes, right? If they cover their eyes a certain way, they're okay. With this though, if they rub their eyes, then it might not have gotten in their eyes, but as soon as they rub their eyes, then it gets in their eyes. Burns the fuck out. If I hit them anywhere upper body, baby, that's it. These bitches gonna be down for the count. Okay? That's why it's one of those ones with the protective, because you don't want to accidentally spray nobody with this shit right here. Okay? This is the one that's gonna make them have to call they're gonna have to call 911. They're gonna need a medic to come and get that shit out of their eyes. Now I sprayed somebody once, but it wasn't with this type. I had another type, and I sprayed this guy. Okay, and I'm telling you, this nigga cried for 30 minutes. He kept asking me, how do I get it to stop? This was a big nigga too. I'm talking about big. This nigga had to been all of 6'4" to 6'6". He was tall as shit and big. And he was punching on this woman, right? And the first thing I did, I was shocked. This shit was happening. It was almost like a slow motion. So I had put this on my thing, and I was gonna go over there and knock this nigga out, get him off that woman. And then I thought to myself, why am I about to do this? I got this, right? It was another one, and I pulled it out and I sprayed that nigga. This nigga went through the door. He ran through the house door, like he ran through a door, trying to get to a bathroom to wipe that shit out his eyes. And he was wiping and rubbing. Now, the reason I didn't leave was because I figured he was gonna call the police, and I figured I need to stay there to explain to the cops what happened. You know what I mean? Because I don't want nobody lying on me. You see what I'm saying? I don't run from the police. I welcome the motherfucking police so I could tell them exactly what happened. Okay? So he didn't want to call the police because he knew it was in the wrong. See, if he called the police, then now he going to explain that he just beat up his girlfriend and her mother. This nigga beat up on his girlfriend while she was holding a baby. And then when the mother said, get off my daughter, this nigga turned around and cocked back and punched that female. You see what I'm saying? And none of the men did shit. The men was like, stop. They were telling, okay, so her father was in the house, or her mother's boyfriend. I'm not sure if it was her dad or what. He was in the house, so he didn't know. There was two men sitting in the car. One of them was this girl's boyfriend. Now, so I think the way it was going down is that he must have found out that she broke up with him, and now she was dating this other dude. I think the other dude didn't want to get involved because he probably knew that it was because he was cheating on her. She was cheating on him. I don't know. Listen, Some of you niggas claim that you're getting cheated on, but you ain't getting cheated on. You wasn't in no relationship. Just because I kissed you, nigga, don't make you mine or make me yours. It just means I kissed you when I kissed you, nigga. Now I'm kissing somebody else. That's what that is. Now, if y'all want to be in relationships, y'all need to sit down with this woman and negotiate and let each other know that y'all are in a fucking relationship. But now you niggas want to just make claim and shit. When she kissed you, your breath may have been smelling bad, and she didn't want to kiss you no fucking more. God damn. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I wants to go shopping. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't spend money very often. I need to put on my shoes over there. Okay. I don't spend money much, but when I like to go shopping, when I get dressed to go shopping, I'm going shopping. Okay. I'm absolutely not going to no expensive store. I don't buy expensive clothes. But I am going to get some material because there's some things I want to make and the baby stuff for the baby thing that I'm making, okay? Bam, bam, bam. Oh, don't be looking at my butt. I know you're looking at my butt, but don't be looking at my butt, okay? I'm gone. We'll talk later on. I think STL might be doing a live stream talking about old girl, and I'm gonna be posting up her picture. And then yes, I'm gonna be posting that video of her getting it in. And she tried to report my last video just because of the title. Just because of the title, this bitch tried to report the video, baby. She's like, oh, they're talking about me. They're talking about me in a threesome. Oh, no, don't talk about me in my threesome. While she over there talking about, I don't care. I don't care. Right? She pulling one of Lloyd Gailey's things. I don't care. I don't care. But all the while, this bitch cares. And by the way, y'all remind me later, I'm got to block Lloyd Gailey. I'm going to block that nigga from everything. Take away everything. I'm blocking. Because you want to block me, nigga, but you still want to be listening? Nah, nigga, it don't work that way. Okay? When I block you, I'm blocking you fucking forever. I'm not none of them bitches who get mad in my feelings. Then I block you for a little while. Okay? Until I get till my feelings get better. I'm one of them bitches. Once I decide that is it, nigga, that is it. And since you block me, I'm gonna block you. But the problem is, yeah, I don't fuck with people I block. Okay, so you got till 10 o'clock tonight for me to be able to see what the fuck you typing. And if you don't, nigga, everything from this point on, I will not see anything you type, and you ain't gonna be able to see anything I type, and you ain't gonna be able to participate no more. Okay? You got in your feelings about some shit you could have came up there and chatted about. That's the difference between men and little boys. I'm not calling you a little boy. I'm just saying you was acting like one. Okay? You was acting like a little boy. I get it though. I get it. Sometimes I can be overpowering and make you, remind you of a motherly figure, and you get upset. But you ain't had to block me. You could have just said, "Hey, Bob, I'm mad at you." We could have talked about it on the phone, just like that. But nah, you won't be on here popping the motherfucking words that I can't see, nigga. Y'all know I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna have fun later. My channel will be unblocked in about 5 days, I guess. I'm not sure. And nobody give a fuck anyway, right? This is just YouTube, baby. This new program that's about to get popping. I'm actually getting my website ready. See, before I couldn't do what I wanted to do, right? Because this program I'm on right now, Google Hangouts wouldn't allow me to use this shit on my website. But the Google Meets, though, baby, oh hell yeah! And I'm gonna be able to talk about what the fuck I want, say it how I want to say it, without anybody telling me, "Boop, we gotta take that down because we don't like what you said." Damn, now. And trust me, y'all like me y'all gonna like me better when I can have freedom to say what the hell I want. Okay? Even though I'm pretty much like that already, the difference is my shit get taken down. I gotta hide it after the fact. Can't let it process. And then Sasa Ray, girl, you gonna hate the fact that I can say what the fuck I want when I say, why this look foggy? Is it my camera? Let me see. Let me put this up. Let me see. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, y'all know I usually I cover my camera up with a piece of like a band-aid when I'm not using it. Because people be trying to hack into my shit all the time, okay? Now I'm gonna spend some money. Yes I am. I'm gonna spend some money. So I'll see y'all later. And let me tell you something. Now, motherfuckers, I think somebody been out there messing with my car. But that's okay. That's why I'm getting a new one. I think somebody has been messing with my car. Okay. Yes. The alarm keeps going off at night. And something happened with bolts. My husband said he was driving and he went and saw that 3 bolts was missing. Now, somebody said it could happen by itself. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, but if it's not, then that's okay. Cause I got something for you, but I ain't gonna pull it out right now, cause then it looks like I'm about to walk out the door. I don't need the police stopping me. But I got my permit and everything to carry, baby. Conceal, baby. But I got this little purse today, but my big purse over there. I can't go nowhere without my big purse, cause my gun is in my big purse. The gun stay in the big purse. The gun won't fit in this. I can barely fit my iPad in here. See what I'm saying? All I can fit in this shit is my iPad and a pad. That's it. Okay? I'm gonna do some real shopping. You know I'm gonna do some real shopping when I got a pad with me, baby. When I got a pad. Okay? Now we're gonna before I gotta turn this shit off. Oh, and by the way, thank you to the person who bought the crib. Okay. What else do we need? We need bibs, little towels. If you want to buy some disposable Pampers, not disposable, you can get disposable Pampers, or even do one better. You could get the regular Pampers, like the cloth diapers. That would be even better. Okay, because in our house, I was wanting to teach my son how to do cloth diapers, but the problem is the young lady, she gonna have the baby more than we do. She don't want to do cloth diapers. So I was gonna do a diaper service, right? I was gonna do the diaper service where we get the cloth diapers and they wash them and everything for us. Even though I could do that my fucking self, right? But we're not gonna have we don't even know how much we're gonna have this baby. It don't even matter. Okay, she set up a baby room over there. We setting up a baby room over here. That baby gonna is gonna have a home over here. And if my son don't do the right thing, we might not never get to see that baby. But if he do what I told him to do, we're gonna have that baby often. Half and half, goddamn it. You understand? And I'm willing to become a regular old grandma for if I have to. That means if I gotta dress up with a dress, because y'all be saying I'm half naked. Ain't shit naked about this. Everything's covered. My body build is the way it is. Okay, I'm even showing my big belly. I'll put on no shit to be covered, tighten that shit. Oh hell no, that's too uncomfortable. Okay, but I'm willing to look. My dress is already down to my feet. Shit, look at it. This shit is it's under my foot. That's no more. So on this side, it's just a little. Okay. So people be talking about, Bomb, you don't dress appropriate. Fucking shit covering in my goddamn ankles. And y'all be talking about I'm dressing appropriate. I got big boobs. Ain't nothing I can do about them. I don't know what y'all want me to tie them down with some tape or some shit. I have a big shape. Look, I got a long thing. I can't hide that thing in the back. Thing is big. Oh, look at my. Okay, yes. I was looking for this bag. I knew I bought some shit. So I went and bought some patterns. Wait, I'm gonna turn this light back on. Okay? Give me a second. Let me turn this one on. Okay, so I went and bought some patterns. So I'm gonna make this dress. I'm gonna make this dress, one of these dresses. I like this one. See, it's long. I like long dresses. I don't like all them flowers. I can't do all that shit, but I like that. I even like this pantsuit right here. I'm not sure if y'all can see that pantsuit. That pantsuit, I could do that. Okay. I like this pantsuit though better. See that pantsuit right there? I like that. And I also like this dress right here. Okay. I like that. Oh, I love this dress. This dress right here. I think I have several dresses already. I like this already, but I'm gonna do different colors, of course. Those are cute. Aren't those cute? That's a cute dress. And then I have this dress, which I think is basically that dress. You can tell I got a particular style. Okay, these dresses are pretty much the same, but they're not the same. Okay, there's small little differences. Okay, and when you're making clothes, either I make my own pattern, which I don't do much of at all. Okay, I haven't sewn in years, and I haven't made an actual pattern in like over 20 years. Okay, as far as making my own patterns and shit. But I used to sew a lot. Okay, so and then I made this for my husband, of course. As you see, the scrubs, and I can make them in any colors I want. So I got this for my husband. I'm gonna make him some scrubs. He liked the cowboys, so I'm gonna make a scrub in the cowboys. He also liked fishing. I found some fishing material, so I'm gonna make a fishing top for him. Anything that my husband like, I'm gonna make him some scrubs in that with that design on it, and that's why I bought this. Okay. Oh yeah, but I like so I bought. I think I have a couple more. Now these things aren't that expensive, but I just purchased these the other day. I spent over what, like two, four, it's over $100 of patterns, baby. Okay, these patterns they run anywhere from like $14 to $29. Okay, and I went to the store and I went crazy. 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I ended up buying 10 patterns. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 patterns. 8 patterns. And I'm making my grandchild's blanket. So this is gonna be one side of the blanket, and this side is called Minky. So it's gonna be a two-sided blanket, right? Where it could be on this side or that side, and it's gonna be because we want his crib to be white, and my son's room is like black curtains and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have his cribs things match. You know what I mean? As long as black is the basic, and I always add anything else. But this says, "You will move mountains. Adventure awaits. Be brave, little one." Like that's what it says on this. So I'm making him a blanket with this, and I'm also gonna make him the baby bumper, the crib bumper, and maybe some curtains. We're not sure. Okay, not sure if I'm doing curtains because my son already have curtains that match this crib. Okay, oh, I'll put that there because I was looking for it. I be buying shit. I don't be knowing. I buy shit and it sits around for months before I use it. Like that goddamn sewing machine came in last week, and it still haven't been opened yet. Sewing machine right there. All this sewing shit clouding up over here. I bought all kinds of shit. Okay. Anyway, this thing is about to die, and I'm about to go. Uh-oh, you like the tag? No. Okay, so y'all, all this bullshit, y'all know I'm crazy. I'm gone. Bye.